Hello folks, my name is Banjo and today we are going to look at some taunts. 6 exactly. We're going to look at 6 taunts that are currently my favourite at the moment that are in the workshop. Obviously enough though, they're on different orders. Now obviously enough though, I am using footage from the workshop videos to showcase them. So obviously like I normally do, there is a link to each of the workshop item in the description, which obviously contains the videos, and obviously all rights go to the people who have created the SFMs for these taunts. I'm merely showcasing them and suggesting you guys to upvote them, as these are my favourite. Also, to say this now, if my reading turns out crap or ends up being crap, that's because of my dyslexia and global learning delay, which affects my reading and pronunciation. So you'll probably hear some bad spelling or pronunciations, but if you can bear it, that is great. Obviously enough, therefore I'll do another top 10. I haven't done taunts for a while, so I'll do so. There's no point doing another Mayan or Iron Gauntlet. Actually, I might do another Iron Gauntlet maybe. There's no point doing the front line. I've already done a couple of videos and they've done extremely well. And obviously I know a lot of you came in for the TF2 videos, and I'll always do them because I always support my favourite game. So with that said though, let's look at these 6 taunts and comment down below of which one is your favourite. Be civil now, and let's see where we're going to start with. Obviously at number 6, not sick, sick is the Boaster's Banner. This is a soldier taunt for the soldier. Basically, this is the best way to troll an enemy. Kill them, then use this taunt to show that you're better than them. And America wins again, but I'm British, so I have to say Britain wins again. I would laugh if every mercenary had their own flag with the taunt. Obviously there is an SFM, and this is, and as you can see, it's pretty well done and animated. And it is funny when the soldier gets his head hit by the flag. Well animated, well done, and pretty good nonetheless. And it does fit the soldier perfectly. It would be funny if it was a never-ending taunt, like it constantly loops. You can just see just someone standing there going like that pretty much forever. That would be quite cool. So at number 5 is the Bumpkin's Banjo. Ew, a very Texan for the engineer. This is a awesome little taunt for the engineer. It's just perfect because 1, he's from Texas, 2, he's an engineer, and 3, I swear he must be a farmer. But still, this is a neat little taunt for the engineer. It doesn't loop, but it is surprisingly good. And that animation though, or when he plays it, it's just insane. Pretty well good as well, I have to really admit. But nonetheless though, even though as it is, it's pretty good. And it's very smooth animations, I have to really admit. And the amount of effort someone must have put of making this, they should be proud, because this is a very good SFM, and a very respectful one at that. Obviously, animator, Amazon, and the model for the Banjo. Well done, good sir. But if you want to engineer loop and taunt, the Jackhammer Rodeo is your ideal tool, I guess. Not really recommended if you're working, but if you want to have a faff around and have some fun, you can. Obviously enough though, it is a loop and taunt, which you'll see the animation very soon. Very well designed, I will admit. A very good design nonetheless for the engineer. And I roughly enjoy this one. And as we can see here, he's on his little jackhammer just going around, and it loops, it does. It loops, which is actually great. It would be funny if you actually landed on someone's head with it and it actually does damage, like 1 damage from every time it hits. That would be funny. Very funny indeed. So at number 3 is the Soviet Strongman. Obviously, no, not man, arm. this is a heavy taunt. Heavy doesn't really have a lot of personal taunts in its arsenal compared to Sniper, Spy, Medic, Soldier, Scout, Demo, and yeah, he doesn't really have a lot when it comes to good heavy taunts. Scout, I keep telling you, mate, you're not going to be that strong as the heavy. You're going to be the Boston weakling, even though your dad's appears a spy. But it's funny how the heavy laughs. Now, obviously enough, though, we're very well animated, and that intro, and it loops. Like, literally, this is how the heavy manages to get strong. He wrestles bears, and he uses weights. But nonetheless, though, it's a very good one. The person who did a lot of good animations, and I can't make jack all with SFM. So, if you ask me to do something like this, don't ask me. It loops, former, wow, incredible. Just very good nonetheless. And why I'm still going to be quiet? Because, you know, it's night time. No one to be disturbed. But the Taunt was on the TF2 workshop, modelled by 5 Eyes. Well done, good sir, for the modelling. Well done. Number 2, if you're a Demo Knight, the Highlander. It's basically where the Demo puts a foot on a rock, which you see there, puts up his sword. Charge me, lads! A really good taunt. Now, obviously, we'll see it. Now, the reason is originally a very short one, so I extended it for video length, obviously, where you'll see the Demo having this rock appear, him holding his sword or whatever melee weapon, and as you can see, it looks very, very good. Obviously, it's slow for the obvious reasons. Here comes the rock, up comes your weapon. Here come me lads, let's get 'em. Ullable Caber. It's so sad that you're now gone. But still, it's a very cool taunt for the Demo Man. Obviously enough though, he does these pretty good ones, but I guess if you want to charge into battle before you die, this would be the ideal taunt. Pretty cool, nonetheless. And at number 1 is the Fashiconton Fireworks. I think I showcased this, I did a long time ago. But, obviously enough though, like all taunts, it has a pretty cool, funny SFM with it, which is pretty amazing. Obviously enough though, I'm showing some of it, well maybe just the last bits of it, as a showcase. And Pyro kills a soldier, which is on his team. And it comes this marvellous little box, which shoots out fireworks. I guess something to entertain yourself while you're waiting. And obviously enough, the best thing is it's a looping taunt, if I can recall. And this has to be added. I bet you 5 million hats, not really, I'm not betting anything, that this will be added in the Pyro update. If it does, then great. So those are my top 6 favourite taunts. I could do a 10, but I want to keep it simple, as I like to do some simple things. And obviously this was very cool to make. I might do some slight edits, so if you see some slight changes maybe at the start of the video, then that's some editing for you. I'm obviously not using my new software for this, because my top 10s I'll stick to me Windows Live Movie Maker, because not Movio Studios Platinum, because that for the more complicated videos, Movie Maker for the more simple top 10s. And a good rhythm, and some nice cool improvements as well. Obviously enough though, if you do enjoy these taunts and you want to upvote them, link in the description for them, or you could just look in the workshop yourself, but I have always provided the link and the name for you to go and look at. And yet again, reading and spelling because of my dyslexia and global learning delay, but thankfully I don't have to say it too much because a lot of people are getting the hint of what the problems I have. But with that said though, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time.